You're trying to get me in trouble, but I will say Starbucks.
I got a death wish.
Oh, welcome to the new era of role model.
Yeah. Hi.
Hi. Role model. Okay, I want to go
Uh,
back to the beginning with you because you have a really interesting start of your career. You were a late teen, kind of in like a dark place after a skiing accident, studying film in Pittsburgh, and you're messing around making EPs, rap EPs in your dormitory. And then somehow Mac Miller hears your music. Tell me everything.
yeah, it was a roller coaster in the beginning, just like finding what I wanted to do, as it is for every single person ever, especially at that age. But yeah, I had stopped kind of like putting out little rap tapes, and I wanted to change my name. And I had this song that I had made where I was singing for the first time, and it was called Cocaine Babe. I changed my name to Role Model and put it out on SoundCloud, and it like immediately did better than anything I had put out before. So I was like, okay, this is obviously more me. This makes sense. Um, and yeah, after that, I put out this EP called Arizona in the Summer when I was still living in Pittsburgh. And it was kind of like my last hurrah. It was like I really had to figure out what I was going to do with my life. I was failing school and like had no proof that music was going to do anything for me. So I put it out, and a couple months later, Mac Miller's manager had put it on his story. And those two are both from Pittsburgh. So I guess they just kind of had their ear to the city and everything. And they found the EP. I messaged them. Turned out Mac really liked a couple of the songs on the EP, which blew my mind. And then they kind of they flew me out to LA to meet and everything. And I guess all the other labels started to maybe hear about it, and then things started happening slowly.
And that's the sign that you needed, obviously, to continue.
I
Drop out of
just
high school,
all
go to college.
all I needed was an excuse from my parents. I just needed some sort of proof. Like, look, this person likes my music. You don't know who Mac Miller is, but he likes my music, so I'm out.
So tell me
And
about
yeah,
Mac. Would you consider him a role model to you?
he was honestly like when I was in high school, I never was like a Mac Miller fan, and it took me to like go to Pittsburgh, where it's just like he's everywhere and everyone loves him. There's murals all over the city. His music is playing in like all the cars driving by. And I was like, okay, I dove into it just because of that. And then it was also like around the time that his album Good AM came out. And he threw this like free show in Pittsburgh in the city. And I waited in line with so many people that whole day, and we went in and got to see the performance. And after that, I was just like, oh my God, like I am the biggest fan. He was like the most incredible human being to me. And I became a genuine fan of all the music and everything after that. I just like, I needed to see it face to face. And yeah, I think maybe that's how it is for a lot of people. But
Mm.
he's an incredible person. He was like influenced a lot of the music. Even now, I think he's one of those people that I have to like ask myself, like, would he think this is corny? Would he think like this hook is corny? Would he post this on his Instagram? Like shit like that. Like I genuinely keep him in mind a lot. Just so
Damn, that's really sweet. How does it feel now knowing that you're in the position to be that for someone else?
incredible. I think I don't think I would want to, mentor anyone yet. I'm still trying to figure this out for myself. But I think that will be a cool thing to get to do one day, is to like help that's just someone navigate through all this, because it took me a long time to just find myself and find my sound and everything. And I think with like the right guidance, maybe, I don't know, it could be a lot easier for someone.
Mm, the next generation. I love that. So your
Yeah.
earlier music kind of had these dark undertones. You're really well known for that juxtaposition of your bright production, but like sadder themes. You've got isolation, anxiety, and then the past 2 years, or maybe like the past year or so, you've kind of had a bit of a turnaround, you know? We've had Blind, Forever and Ever.
It has been like a huge 180 for me. Like I still, that was like a big fear of mine around the time of Blind, where it was like there's, for me it's never like I really want to just start making love songs. Like whatever I'm dealing with in the moment will show up in the music in the studio that day. Like it will just always be that way. I can't force anything. And so like when I started, when like love songs just started like coming out, um I remember just being like scared, and like even still I get like worried. Like I built my whole brand off of like the opposite of this. Like I can't help that this is happening to me, and like I'm having feelings, whatever, blah blah blah. And it scared me. And then like I would always keep in mind like Lil Peep and artists like that who could kind of like combine the two things, and uh you know, put it into words that maybe were a little bit more realistic for me. And like I don't know, man, love songs are crazy. I can't, I just it my yeah, I don't know.
Hey, you're allowed to have feelings, and you're allowed to show those feelings. Don't feel like you're boxed into one genre here.
Right, right.
Yeah, you're in a good
And
season, role model. You're allowed to feel happy.
yeah,
Okay, well, let's talk
yeah.
about your most recent single, Death Wish, then. You've written this one about a fictional, dangerous woman who epitomizes fatal attraction. Do you find it easy writing from a perspective that might not necessarily be your reality?
Yes, and I think I've done it in the past too. Like not to just go back to what we were just talking about, but like earlier like love songs that I wrote, like Do You See It, uh was like a fantasy. Like it's, that whole song is a fantasy. And like yeah, I'm probably pulling things from my life here and there, but like sometimes it's fun to just fantasize a song and like try and create this little like short film, like a cinematic thing, a setting. And like that's what I wanted to do with Death Wish, because immediately my producer Spencer was just playing like those evil dark chords, and like just right off the bat, like the first four lines spilled out. And I was like, who is she? She's got this way about her. She's pretty. Watch what you say about her. Like it just immediately came out, and I was like, this is cool. This could be like a femme fatale, intimidating, devil, symbolic thing, because I think there's something sexy about that, whether people want to admit it or not. The devil has sex appeal, so I think I wanted to like put that into a song. And you know, it's a different love song than Forevermore, but same idea.
Again, he's diverse. Would you say that you have vices? Because this one's almost like leading into those forbidden fruits, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I think maybe that's the whole thing. It's like this and Forevermore were written on the same writing trip, like a day apart. But I think with Death Wish, it was like a love song to something that you know is bad for you. And I think we've all had those situations and those people, relationships, whatever, where it's like, you know, it's not good for you, but you're like very, you know, it's got you by the neck.
Yeah. Yeah, we've all been there. Okay, so you're on tour at the moment, which, by the way, all the videos on TikTok and stuff looks like it's going bonkers. It's insane, your audiences. You've said in the past that you create pop music, but you perform rap music. That sounds like a riot.
Yeah, it's like, it's pop music played like rock music, performed like rap music. And it's, I just think it's a very special show. Like, and it's 90% of it is because of the audience. Like, the people that come to these shows are doing all the work. Like, it's just a party, and it's very inclusive, and we all just sing and shout and scream songs for an hour a night. And it's fucking incredible.
That's good. I mean, you got to give yourself credit because you get back what you give. Like, you're a big character on stage too.
Right. I I try to make everybody feel seen and you know, try and keep it inclusive like that. I think it's fun.
All right, role model, before I let you go, there's a few things that I need to check in on. Number one, have you hugged Sizzy yet?
No, I haven't. That was one of my wow. That was one of my like early goals.
2018 goal, I believe it was.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Wow. It hasn't happened yet. But we'll see. I have not forgotten about it.
Hey, 2022 goal. It's fine. We can put it on the list every year.
It'll be one of those photos like at the end of my career, like the full circle moment. It'll be like the last year of my career. I'll finally post it on Instagram.
Or you'll see like an interview with Scissor and she's like, 2022 goal. I want to hug role model. And you'll be like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Has Dominic Fike texted you back about a collab?
No. Where are you getting these? This is like my meet and greet. This is very funny. No, he doesn't text me. He doesn't text me back. Dom, I love you, but come on.
Hit me up. Hit up that phone.
Yeah. Right.
Okay. Final question. Are you only drinking iced coffee still, or have you incorporated hot into the routine?
No, just iced coffee, but I do it black now, which is very off brand for me and weird, but I think yeah, I just do black cold brew now.
Okay, so that's your coffee order?
Yeah, but I will say when I drink hot coffee, which I have done, I do it black. So
Oh, that's bold.
there you go.
I hate black coffee. I find it like ruins my soul. What's your favorite brand of coffee?
Ooh. You're trying to get me in trouble, but I will say Starbucks.
Well done, role model. It's been such a lovely time meeting you, and congrats again on the single. You're a lot of fun.
Thank you so much.